my truth uncensored. My whole network viral. 12 and a half get you a quarterback. I got them shits flying like spirals. I like my truth uncensored.
One other person. I want to turn our attention to Lord Jamar the other day. This was kind of overlooked by a lot of people, but we said, no, we got to talk about him. He sat down, but I think the name of the channel here is RapMatic here, and it says Battle Code there. And he spoke about Eminem. I'm going to play a short clip, and then we're going to talk about this, and we're going to leave the link to this full video in the description box if anybody wants to see the full interview. But here's a short clip of Lord Jamar talking about Eminem.
The fucking talk about this shit and tell you what the fuck is what. So with that said, my thing about Eminem and all that, and I hate even bringing his fucking name up, but my thing about this motherfucker is you can't crown somebody king and circumvent the true kingdom. You see, like white people will crown Eminem king because he sold the most records out of all rappers. But when we go into everyday life of black people, the people who are the originators of this shit, we don't fucking listen to Eminem. Okay? We don't listen to Eminem. We don't go to the gym and turn on Eminem. We don't turn on Eminem on the way to the club. I'm talking live niggas now. I don't know about corny niggas. I'm talking about live niggas. Hold up. Let me finish going. All right, we don't you don't hear Eminem in the club unless he's fucking with somebody else on the fucking record. They don't play Eminem in the club. In the tavern they play him, not in the black club where live niggas go. Now, corny places, I can't speak for that. Because I have been to like a corny bar, a white boy bar, and yes, they played fucking I'm Slim Shady and a bunch of white boys started jerky dancing around this motherfucker. But I'm telling you, when you leave black people to their own devices, no one's gonna put Eminem at the top above a fucking Jay-Z or a Nas or any fucking body that we see as our fucking true king. Okay? Period.
All right, now he also goes on to say that Eminem is pretty much whack right there, Sam. And what do you think about Lord Jamar airing Eminem out, showing him no respect, no love, saying like, look, nobody really, Eminem's overrated pretty much. What do you think about that?
Supreme Allah going in, man. Shout out to the motherfucker that used to watch Oz back in the day on HBO. I used to listen to that shit. Yeah. My mom wouldn't let me watch it, man. But all right, here's my thing, right? Because I agree with him on everything he said, every point he made, I completely agree with him. But this is where I disagree with him in this regard. He's acting like people back in the day didn't really fuck with Eminem. And now some real niggas. Real niggas fucked with Eminem. 50 co-signed him, said nobody wants to fuck with him lyrically. Game co-signed him, said nobody wants to fuck with him lyrically, even though I disagree with both. Respectfully disagree with both. I think there's a lot of MCs that can fuck with Eminem lyrically.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to take away what he's done. King, top 5 to me, no. Top 10 in my era, I may put Eminem in the top 10. Am I listening to his albums? No. I tried to play it in the gym.
When last time you listened to Eminem album?
When his album came out, I listened to it. I gave it an honest try.
Is it hot though?
No.
Was it garbage?
I mean,
when was the last good album Eminem put out? It's been over a decade.
Yeah.
It's been over a decade. He fell off. Just say it. Eminem fell off.
So should that take away from his body of work though? And say, I can understand. Does Lord Jamar come off to you a little bit?
Lord Jamar, I think, is telling, facts. Even though I have Eminem rated up, we came up on him, what I'm saying, and whatnot. And I think he's a good rapper, but when you really put him in the mix of the great rappers that we have, he just goes higher. He gets pushed up higher. Like you might have him 10. You say, okay, no, we got this guy. Boop, Eminem's back. Eminem's back. So it's just like, yeah, what Lord Jamar says is 100% correct. A lot of people would always say, well, yeah, Eminem, he sold more than this person and he sold this and that. So this, nah, I don't think he's top 20, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely overrated. And I've been one, always speak highly on him, but this is just real talk right here. There's nothing I could say against this. No. Yeah.
Overrated.
Overrated, definitely.
That's a big word. And I'm sitting back and I'm really thinking about that. And I would have to agree. But
what's the but?
When I think about it, it's like, okay, what do we take away from Eminem if we both agree that he's overrated? Now, I don't want to say overrated as an MC because I think he's very talented at what he does. His wordplay is crazy. How he puts rhymes together he's very talented at what he does. He's one of the best at what he does. So I don't want to take away from that. Is it fair to say over promoted, over branded, over put in our face, over marketed? Because I mean, at that time, a white rapper was like watching a white dude dunk. And when Homeboy did it and he won that dunk contest, we seen this motherfucker. He had shoes, he had deals, he was garbage. He won a dunk contest. So seeing a white rapper back then, it was like, yo, okay, here we go. Tune.
I mean, like you said, people used to rock with him back in the day hard. Like,
hell yeah.
You said, you know what I'm saying? We were one of those people, but it just seemed you have to judge them, from their body of work. But yeah, that's your body of work too. You last 10 or 15 years. And if you didn't do nothing, if you didn't put nothing out, you fell off. It just is what it is. Like you can't say, that Jay-Z fell off. You really even can't say Nas fell off. Some of these people you just can't say, but when you say Eminem, you got to look back and say, okay, what was the last great body of work that Eminem, dropped for the world to listen to? And you will have to go all the way back to what? 2004.
Let me see.
You got to go back.
Eminem show maybe. Hold on.
Yeah, and he has some great bodies of work. I mean, not but definitely I think overrated. But a lot of people may disagree. In the comment section, we can't wait. To actually, dig into that and see.
People gonna go in.
Yeah, definitely.
The Eminem fans, as they should, are gonna go in. But I mean, you gotta tell us where's the lie. You said 2004, and I think you're right. Encore was a good album. That's not the last one I remember. The last one that I remember was the Eminem show was in 2002.
Okay, so even further.
And the Slim Shady LP, I remember rocking out to that in Oakland. That was my shit.
I like Recovery too. Recovery is okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
For me.
It's okay.
It wasn't for me.
It's okay.
I fuck with Kamikaze. I like the comeback. It was I think he cares too much nowadays. He's stuck in the wave of caring what people think too much, and I think it's taken away from his music. Jay-Z don't give a fuck what's going on out here. He does what's best with Jay-Z, and he puts in work. Redman cares what's Redman, Method Man. Nas, the greats just care about what they do best, and they go ahead and make it work. And I think Eminem tried to go in and fit in the lane and it went away.
Before you go on, because I remember, I'm just coming back to my remembrance now, the Machine Gun Kelly beef.
Yeah.
We sat up here and we said that Eminem
smoked it.
Yeah, he smoked him and he was back in his bag, I guess. You know what I mean? So what we're saying is Eminem can do it. I would like to see him. That's a great point that you make about Eminem. Just do you. Talk about what you've been through, but talk about what you're doing right now. Don't worry about trying to, fit into this box or with that. If you want to sound like 2004, we want to hear that again. I don't mind hearing Eminem getting back in there and doing what he did, because the infamous, not infamous, but the famous Renegade, where everybody said that Eminem bodied Jay-Z.
He didn't body him, but it was a better. It was a good verse. It was a better verse.
I mean, he definitely put it together. It was his beat.
Yeah.
So obviously he put it together, but I like what Jay-Z was saying in that joint too. His joint was flowing together as well. But a lot of people are gonna say what they say. But Eminem, top 20, probably top 10. No, definitely think he's overrated. Definitely have to agree with Lord Jamar here. Do you see Eminem coming out and saying anything about this, or kind of just letting this go off?
He never has. When has he ever said anything to Lord Jamar? Lord, this ain't his first time talking. Lord Jamar going in on Eminem.
True.
It's not the first time. It's one of the funniest. This shit was funny, but
yeah.
He doesn't respond to Lord Jamar for some reason. You know what I mean? For whatever reason that is. Now, we know Lord Jamar back in the day, he was in Brand Nubian. So he's a legendary rapper.
Definitely.
He's an OG. He knows how to put together rhymes. He's respected. You can't go and say his word ain't bond because he's respected in the game. Yeah. But you can agree to disagree. I agree with a lot, but I disagree with people and real motherfuckers not fucking with M, because when M was hot and when M came out, everybody was with it.
Yeah, and again, sometimes it's not a bad thing. I mean, you had your time. You made a mark. People will always judge it from what he did.
He's in a weird place right now, though.
Definitely.
He's in a weird place.
Definitely. And again, I would like to see him, drop a great body of work. They would say, okay, M is back. But as of right now, no.
Does he need to? I mean,
we need to, but I like to see it. As
a fan.
Yeah.
All right, I hear you. And as a fan, I would like to see a real just classic body Eminem work. And I'm not trying to see the real Slim Shady shit or the over publicized shit that got you on the radio. No, I want to get into those records that I just don't give a fuck.
Talk about your daughter, like what happened. We was feeling that stuff when he was talking about his struggles with his girl Kim and his daughter and his mom. Talk about that and where y'all at now. Like people want to hear stuff like that. Talk about you going through it, you've been sober for all this time, like little stuff like that.
Right.
You know, so I heard Eminem was moving out here in Jersey. I don't know what happened to that.
But we love to have you on the show. That was a couple years ago.
Yeah. If you ever out here, Eminem, your people see this, man, we'd love to have you on the show though.
He say fuck you, man.
Hey man, he should like controversy like that.
He not anymore. It surprised you.
Okay.
People don't like when people talk about him nowadays. It's just